Did you know that one of the funniest lore entries in Destiny 2 is about a Guardian who tried to impress Lord Shaxx by wearing his helmet during a Crucible match? The Guardian was so confident that they would win that they bet their own ghost on it. Unfortunately, they lost the match, and they had to give up their ghost to Shaxx. Ghost was not happy about it and complained to Shaxx about his new owner. Shaxx was amused by the ghost's attitude and decided to keep it as a trophy. One of the funniest lore entries I can find is about Cayde 6's blueprint for a weapon that he presented to Banshee 44, the gunsmith. The blueprint required features like a laser tracker, racing stripes, and a bottle opener. Banshee 44 was confused and annoyed by Cayde 6's ridiculous design. A hunter who tried to prank Zavala by stealing his favourite mug. The hunter sneaked into Zavala's office and replaced his mug with a fake one that had a picture of Cayde 6 on it. The hunter then hid the real mug in a secret stash and waited for Zavala's reaction. However, Zavala didn't notice the switch, continued to drink from the fake mug as if nothing had changed. The hunter was baffled by Zavala's obliviousness and wondered if he had gone blind or senile. Cayde 6 once wrote a letter to his son, Ace, who he believed was still alive somewhere in the solar system. In the letter, Cayde 6 confessed his love for Ace and told him about his adventure as a Guardian. He also gave him some advice on how to survive and have fun in the dangerous world. However, Cayde never sent the letter because he was afraid that Ace would not recognize him or reject him. He kept the letter in his journal, which was later found by the Guardians after his death. Eris Morn, one of the most serious and grim characters in Destiny, has had a secret crush on Lord Shaxx, the boisterous and enthusiastic leader of the Crucible. Eris once asked Shaxx to read her a poem from an ancient book of Hive lore, hoping to impress him with her knowledge and passion. Shaxx agreed to read the poem, but didn't understand its meaning or appreciate its beauty. He also added his own commentary and criticism, which annoyed Eris greatly. She regretted asking him to read the poem and wished he would just stop talking. Drifter, the shady and mysterious vendor of Gambit, has a pet creature called a Dredgen Yor that he keeps in his ship. The creature is a small, furry, and adorable animal that resembles a rabbit or a cat. Drifter found it on an icy planet and decided to adopt it as his companion. He named it after Dredgen Yor, one of the most notorious and evil guardians in history, as a joke. He also feeds it strange things like hive worms and vex milk, which make it grow stronger and bigger. There's a Guardian who tried to prank Ikora Rey by replacing her meditation beads with candy. The Guardian thought it would be a harmless joke, but they did not expect Ikora's reaction. Ikora was furious and chased the Guardian all over the tower, throwing Nova bombs and void grenades at them. The Guardian barely escaped with their life and learned never mess with Ikora again. A Titan who tried to punch a Vex Hydra in the eye. The Titan was confident that his fist could break through the Hydra's shield and damage its core. However, it didn't realize that the Hydra's eye was actually a portal to another dimension. As soon as he punched the eye, he was sucked into a portal and transported to a random location in the Vex network. He spent weeks trying to find his way out, fighting hordes of Vex along the way. Cayde 6 had a pet chicken named Colonel. He found Colonel on a farm during one of his missions and decided to adopt him as his companion. He kept Colonel in his ship, took him on adventures. He also fed him spicy ramen and taught him how to play cards. Colonel was loyal and affectionate to Cayde, but he was also fierce and protective. He once pecked a fallen captain's eye, saving Cayde 6 from certain death. Eris, one of the most serious and grim characters, had a secret hobby of baking cookies. She learned how to bake from Eva Levante, the tower's resident grandee, and festival organizer. She enjoys making cookies for her friends and allies, especially during the dawning. She also likes to experiment with different ingredients flavors, such as hive, chitin, and worm spore. Cookies are surprisingly delicious and nutritious. Drifter, the shady and mysterious vendor of Gambit, has a fear of chickens. He developed his fear after an encounter with Colonel Kate Six's pet chicken. Drifter tried to steal some of Kate Six's loot, but he was caught by Colonel, who chased him, pecked him mercilessly. Drifter ran away in terror and vowed never to cross paths with Colonel again. He also avoids any other chickens he sees, even if they're harmless or friendly. There's a direct contradiction in the lore about dragonflies on Venus. The Grimoire card for Venus in Destiny 1 stated that it was inhabited by dragonflies, but the dragonfly regalia helmets in Destiny 2 stated that the Cryptarchs debated whether or not they existed. Guardian who tried to understand death by repeatedly killing themselves in different ways. They jumped off a cliff, shot themselves in the head, and even tried to drown themselves in a puddle. The ghost was tired, irritated, and very frustrated by these experiments.